My name is Alex Gitari. I'm the captain of Muthaiga Golf Club. And I warmly welcome all of you to this evening's presentation for Communications Authority Golf Day. Can we give a big clap to Communications Authority, our sponsors? I'm sure when you look in front of you on the prize table, you can see it's overflowing. And if you didn't play good golf, at least for those who are golfers, you only have yourself to blame. I'm very delighted that all of you came and actually stayed behind for this evening's presentation. As you can see, tonight I'm not just your captain, your host captain, but I've also been given a part-time job by Communications Authority to be the MC for the evening. So please bear with me. I'm used to just doing the captain's job, but today I'll do more than just that. But my very humble task right now is actually to invite our sponsor, Chairman of the Board of Directors, Communications Authority, to come and tell us a little bit about Communications Authority and what to expect in the communications sector in Kenya in the months ahead.
Let me say it's a great pleasure being here this evening after a good day on the course. I wish to take this opportunity on behalf of the Communications Authority of Kenya to appreciate Muthaiga Golf Club for graciously accepting us to host. During this, many of you may not know, World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. The 2017 World Telecommunication, Information and Society Day theme is what we call Big Data and Big Impact. The World Telecommunication Information Society Day marks the anniversary of the signature of the first International Telegraph Convention in 1865, which led to the creation of the International Telecommunication Union. This year's event will also mark the 152nd anniversary of the International Telecommunications Union, a United Nations specialized agency for ICTs, where the authority serves as the official government representative. Therefore, marking the WTISD is indeed one of the events that we at the authority are always upbeat. Ladies and gentlemen, the Communications Authority of Kenya, as you may already know, has a mandate to regulate the ICT sector. Its regulatory scope spans through the telecommunications, postal, courier, broadcasting, and e-commerce. We are also responsible for ensuring competition in the ICT sector and managing the country's neighboring and frequency spectrum resources. In undertaking this mandate, the authority works to support a conducive environment for the sector to thrive. It also facilitates access to ICT services in Kenya, in addition to protecting consumers of ICTs through provision of adequate information that enables consumers get value for money or setting ICTs. The authority is responsible for ensuring that there is a fair play in the ICT industry. This mandate requires us to continuously strive to strike a balance between investors, industry growth, and consumer protection. It is also our responsibility to encourage competition and innovation in the ICT sector. In addition, the authority has instituted mechanisms to empower consumers of communication services through the development and execution of consumer protection initiatives that seek to increase consumers' confidence in the market. We also inform them of their rights and responsibilities. In so doing, the authority launched phase 1 of what we call the Child Online Protection Campaign that seeks to provide parents, teachers, guardians, industry, and children with information relating to how children can be safer online. The authority is now on launching phase 2 of the Child Online Protection. I think from what I'm saying, you can see that we regulate high-stakes industry dealing with the billions of shillings. It is therefore no wonder when you occasionally find us being accused of one deed or another through the media. Fortunately, even in the United States, which has what we call the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, I always see them in the news with the similar accusations as here in Kenya. It tells you that we are even there, that they are dealing with actually trillions of Kenya shillings. The authority has gone further in reaching out to consumers, specifically through collaboration with the county governments by executing county ICT consumer forums that we call Kikao Kikuu. These forums provide a platform for closer engagement between the consumers, communication service providers, and the county governments on matters relating to ICTs with a view to empower consumers at the county level. The authority has held 13 county ICT consumer forums and is scheduled to hold the 14th edition of the County ICT Consumer Forum in Makueni in June. The authority's overall intention is to reach to all the 47 counties. And in this regard, I wish to most sincerely thank all ICT service providers and consumer organizations who partner with us in these forums, and equally urge many more to come on board. But I will say that today was a great opportunity for us to network, catch up on some of the conversations that we have shared both in formal and informal settings. I wish to thank you all for the great turnout, despite the weather. The authority is indeed delighted to be part of this fraternity, and we look forward to more interactions in the years ahead. Allow me to conclude by wishing all of you a wonderful evening. I wish to equally take this early opportunity to congratulate all those who will walk away with the prizes this evening for putting their best foot efforts forward. Thank you very much.
If you think that your day was tough on the course, think about what I'm going to say. There was a gentleman, and allow me not to mention who it is, who was so inspired about getting a 2 club on hole number 13. He hit his tee shot. It landed just on the apron, but close to the water, about 2 or 3 yards away from the hazard. But he was still determined to get his 2 club. So he seized on the moment, psyched himself, and went, for the 2 club. Now, because he was so focused on getting the ball in the hole, and being what we call a back peddler. Back peddler means when you hit your putt, instead of following the ball or instead of watching it at a standstill, you literally walk backwards. This gentleman, who's a good friend of mine, walked backwards, praying that the ball gets into the hole, until he found himself in the water. The good news is, in golf you only need to focus. He still managed his par on that hole. Now, even better, it got better. He took out his shoes and he sent somebody to the locker room to bring him a new pair of shoes. And he continued playing the next 2 holes without shoes. And he actually parred one of the holes. So that's how interesting golf can be. So if you thought you had a bad day, think about that, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to move on to the actual presentation. I want to deal with the 2 clubs. We had a total of 11 2 clubs, and each of them will get 7 Titleist Pro V balls. Okay? So 7 Titleist Pro V golf balls, and you can collect, those of you who I'm going to call out your names, please collect your balls either from Christina or Yolanda. So the 2 clubs, S. Kirui, D. Irimu, A. Vohora, P. Kiguru, Dr. Anthony Monyo, our chairman, well done. R. Nyanchoya by 2, well done. H. Odera, J. Jumar, S. Omolo, and Caleb Kositani. Well done. Well done, gentlemen. Moving on to the other prizes, we start with the nearest to the pin lady, Koki Mutua. Nearest to the pin man, Haman Odera. Longest drive lady, Mary Carano. Longest drive man, G.K. Muirori. Staff winner, lady, playing off handicap 31. Struggled on the first 9, and I know the reason why. Jet lag, 10 points. Improved, I guess she was a lot awake after that. 13 points on the second 9 for a total of 23 Stableford points. Rachel Alwala. Playing off handicap 26, struggled considerably on the first 9, 11 Stableford points. Woke up and posted a brilliant 18 points on the second 9 for a total of 29 Stableford points, beating Dominic Ookon Countback is Director John Omo. And the staff winner, playing off handicap 22, a brilliant 18 points on the first 9, equally solid on the second 9, 18 points for a total of 36 Stableford points. James Jero. The lady third, playing off handicap 31, 14 points on the first 9, improved to 16 points on the second 9, total of 30 Stableford points. Sharon Getari. It runs in the family. Well done, Sharon. Lady runner-up, playing off handicap 8, fantastic, 18 points on the first 9. Don't know what happened after that. Slowed down considerably, 13 points on the second 9, total of 31 Stableford points. Agnes Wanjiro. The lady winner, who played off 33 Stableford points, is none other than Mary Carano.
She also had the longest drive, but she blanked on that hole.
There you go, Mr. Chairman.
Playing off handicap 16, 16 points on the first 9, 19 points on the second 9 for a total of 35 Stableford points, beating 3 others on countback. Kiogora Mutai. We'll keep the prize for him. Men third, playing off handicap 8, 15 points on the first 9, a brilliant 20 points on the second 9 for a total of 35 Stableford points. Caleb Kositani. Okay, he's very slow. Our men runner-up, playing off handicap 17, 15 points on the second 9, on the first 9 rather, 20 points on the second 9, total of 35 Stableford points, obviously beating Caleb and Kyogora on countback. Ajay Vora. Our main winner, playing off handicap 20, 19 points on the first 9, 17 on the second 9 for a total of 36 Stableford points. Tony Indimuli. Our overall winner for the 2017 edition of Communications Authority Golf Day, playing off handicap 18, 18 points on the first 9, 20 points on the second 9 for a fantastic 38 Stableford points, all the way from Lusaka Golf Club, Abraham Magasi. Thank you. Abraham will not let you sit down without letting us know how, why, and all the way from Lusaka Golf Club. Tell us how you did it.
All protocols observed. Sponsor, represented by Chairman Ngere Gituku, was also my chairman because I'm in the industry with Liquid Telecom. So, how I did it, I'd like to first thank my football. I played with a very fantastic football. We enjoyed our golf. I was here at about 11 and I was teeing off at 1, so I had a good time to do the range and test the range. So that's a trick. So don't come here blazing lights like one of our football said. There was a guy on the highway blazing lights only to find him here. He was coming to Muthaiga. So take your time. Take 2 hours, be here early, and then enjoy your soup and do a practice of the greens. So that's how my golf was. Scratched I think 1 hole or 2 holes where I was in a rush to play my ball. I played my partner's ball. That's why I scratched the ball. Otherwise, I would have done 42 or something like that. So anyway, it was a fantastic course. For me, it's a pleasure to play at Muthaiga, especially after the Kenya Open. The greens are playing really, really well. And thanks to the greenkeeper, he's done a very fantastic job. We enjoyed the greens really well, and the course overall was in good condition. So that's how I did it, and probably that's how you should do it also next time.
Well out, winner, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to the conclusion of the presentation. So have a good night and enjoy everything. God bless.